Speaking of bodies, we should go to Kaiju number 8.
Kafka's not feeling safe in his own body.
No, he is not.
Greg, non-spoiler. What's the vibe? Give me a vibe check.
Do you want my true vibe?
Well, I didn't ask for a fake vibe check, Greg.
Okay, then here it is. My vibe. I feel like Kaiju number 8, season 2, is missing something. I feel a lot of things. I feel like the animation's shittier. I feel like the storytelling's shittier. I feel like the new Division 1 characters are not as strong. I don't like the fight scenes as much. I feel like it's like a cheaper version of season 1.
Yeah, I would agree to a certain extent. I don't dislike it as much as I think you're disliking it. Like right now, I'm just like, hey, get Narumi, pretty lights, colors, and then like people are flying around and stuff's exploding.
I'm not like disliking it, but if I'm just making the comparison from season 1 to season 2, like something is definitely off.
There's definitely a little soul missing out of season 2 so far. And I think that they're running into the same problem that Go-Go Loser Ranger had, where they're introducing a lot of characters and a lot of like you can pace yourself when reading the manga, whereas you cannot pace yourself with a show. Maybe that's a me problem, but like Gen's cool. Who the fuck are the other people in that fucking division? Like, I don't know.
I'm trying to think which anime, because this reminds me of like another anime we watched that the season 2 of it felt the same way. And I guess if you can compare it to Dan to Dan, like I feel like season 2 Dan to Dan didn't skip a beat. Like I feel like I'm watching the same thing.
It's the continuation of what happened in season 1, whereas I feel like Kaiju's going into a different arc. Dan to Dan feels like it's all still in one arc.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's getting their powers arc. So like while they have isolated storylines, it's still Momo and Okarun interacting and helping people. This feels like a complete departure because everyone's split up, all the characters you met from season 1, and now you're being introduced to all these season 2 characters that are just completely different human beings, but you're not even seeing your season 1 characters interact with them either. And you're like, okay, well, I have my 2 characters and Shinomiya's dad, and you're like, okay, those are my anchor points. And it's like, oh, okay, well, I'm going on a different journey now. It's like going camping at a completely different state. But you've been camping before.
Season 1, I felt like it was geared to more like an older demographic because you would identify with Kafka. But I feel like the direction they're going now, it's changing gears back into like a standard shonen, like a Demon Slayer.
It's hard to make Kafka as a character grow, to write that in. Because one, he's already old. Like you're following around Gen and Shinomiya because they have a dynamic right now.
Well, let's just get into it. Episode 2 of Kaiju number 8, Season 2. It repeats the sinkhole earthquake scene from the end of Episode 1, but then the bystanders are checking out the sinkhole. And a lady uses her iPhone to see what's inside, and then a bunch of eyes start appearing, and then the ants from Solo Leveling start to scurry out of the sinkhole.
You could have said Hunter x Hunter.
I never watched Hunter x Hunter.
I watched a TikTok that was like, yeah, I already saw that anime. It's called Hunter x Hunter. And it was way better done back then. And then they show like every comparison to Hunter x Hunter to Solo Leveling. And I was like, damn, okay. I mean, if you frame it like that, yeah, it's the same. But it obviously there's a lot different.
Cuts to Division 1, ending their training, and everyone is fine except Kafka, who is tired as fuck. And Shinomiya sees Kafka, but she doesn't say anything to him. Some other Defense Force dudes are reading the newspaper and kaiju attacks are on the rise, and they look out the window and Kafka is still running laps. And he's having flashbacks to Isao telling him to prove his worth. Cuts to Shinomiya marching to Narumi's room, and she's like, hey, don't forget you told me you were going to personally train me. And when she opens the door, he's bowing, and he's like, Shinomiya, lend me some cash. And I don't know how.
I'm broke, dog. I'm broke. I'm fucking broke.
But all the money from my paycheck last week is gone. And she's like, I see a bunch of Amazon boxes behind you, fucker.
His room is exactly the same after they cleaned it the fuck out. Like, he does this daily.
But the monster alarm goes off, and Hasegawa rolls in, and he's like, we gotta go. And then they suit up, and Division 1 rolls out.
This little fucking scene, where they're all walking at the screen. I was like, that's hard. That was hard.
I don't know. I was
cool.
like, I didn't think
cool.
I didn't think it was that hard.
Waft hair. I thought it was cool. I don't care about like two of these characters. Like this girl with the Gatling gun seems cool. Ken Narumi seems pretty cool with his fucking big old coat. He is total edgelord. He is like literally the coolest. He's supposed to be the coolest, in my opinion.
I guess we'll see it later on in the series. And I think maybe this is why they're going this direction, but I'm not going to say it right now.
I don't know if anything happens to anybody, but I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah. The ants are crawling around the city, and all the civilians are going to the shelters, but the shelters are filling up. And there's a little girl with a scraped knee, and her brother is like, don't worry, Division 1 is on their way. And then an ant shows up, and it's not looking good for our kids. But the kid is thinking that Narumi is coming, and then Narumi impales the shit out of the ant. The kid is like, oh shit, Narumi. And Narumi is like, you didn't say captain, you fuck. So your punishment is to go home and take your mom's smartphone and post Captain Narumi is cool 10 times and then go to gamersups.gg and order yourself a tub of gamersups. And Captain Narumi was nice enough to tell him to use DJ Montague at checkout to save 10% off of his order of stolen mom money at gamersups.gg. He could order that limited edition flavor, stolen mom money, that you use to buy your gamersups because you're a child that almost was killed by an ant.
That's not a flavor. We got to talk about the flavors, Greg. We got to come up with real flavors.
What do you mean? These are real flavors.
Stolen mom money.
Billy Seaman.
Oh, no, not a real flavor.
You have marinated raw chicken. What are the other flavors?
Okay, real flavors like Vay's Bloodlust and Klaxosaur's Blood and Acid Rain and Doggy Style and JoJo's Ocean Fruit or Ocean Stone Fruit and Blowhole Blast. Like, there's really good flavors and they're delicious. My favorite is Dragon Fruit Punch.
I'm actually drinking limited edition Klaxosaurus Blood with their collab from Darling in the Franks. Go pick yourself up some Gamersups at gamersups.gg using promo code DJ Montague.
You are killing it on the segues. I just want to say, I don't have it in my notes to like come up with segues, and I
don't either.
Think about it. Oh,
as I read through my notes, I'm just like, now is the time.
Now is the time. I think about it because I'll like drink and I'll be like, ooh, I should talk about Gamersups in a few minutes here, and then that thought goes like in the ear and just out the other ear, and it flies out and dies a slow, horrible death in the outside world. My thoughts are also introverts in this analogy.
I tried to do it in a way that would make you laugh. And I just always think that when I make like weird ass flavors that don't exist, like in my mind, he's going to be like, oh, that's so
I am
silly.
laughing about it. Don't get me wrong. I am laughing about it. Like, marinated chicken is a great fucking flavor name because like that would be insane. Because like they have insane flavor names as well, like Crusaderade. Like, what? Grandma's Ashes is a real flavor that you can use. It is a real fucking flavor. Caho's Guilty Pleasure. Copium. They have a copium. Raw meat is a flavor. What the fuck?
I was close.
What the fuck?
Close,
yeah, I'm surprised. Incel Tears. I almost bought that one. Lean. Good.
Back to show here. All right. Narumi tells Kafka and Shinomiya to kill all the kaiju in the neutralization zone. And after the civilians are safe, show me what you got. Cuts to the control room and all the support people are checking the stats on the shelters, and Isao is there and he's like, our mission is to eliminate the kaiju. Shinomiya is fragging some ants, but she's like, Hoshino and Mina were much faster, much stronger. Gotta step up my game. And then she pops up behind the squad leader. Yeah, this is really gonna mess me up because her name's Shinomiya and the squad leader's name is Shinonome. Yeah, here we go. She pops up behind the squad leader, Shinonome, and is like, you gotta stay focused. And Shinonome is like, we're gonna get along just fine, you fuck. Narumi is like, something isn't right. Ant types don't normally surface, and you'll rarely find one underground, like when you're digging a tunnel. And this is the first time in history they've seen this many on the surface. Hasegawa says it reminds him of what happened at the Tachikawa base, and someone might be out there giving the ants orders. More ants are coming to the west neutralization zone, and now it's Kafka's turn to show them what he's got. And Kafka is like, Isao gave me a chance. Let's go. And he partially transforms and tries to punch an ant, but gets fucked. The command center is like, why is he only partially transforming? And then Kafka is like, damn, I didn't think I could fight the ants partially transformed. And then it flashes back to when he went full crazy as a kaiju, but then he's like, well, I gotta survive so he can walk the path with Mina.
I don't know why he can't activate his powers right now. I know he didn't really have a lot of problems in season 1, so to speak. Like, he was like, partial transformation was a learned thing, but like now I feel like his power is like actively fighting against him.
They'll talk about it next episode, so I won't say anything.
Okay.
He starts to transform, but the transformation shatters, and then an ant fucks him. And Kafka is like, why can't I transform? And then the command center detects a new powerful kaiju in the area, and it's right under Kafka. And Narumi is like, oh damn, so that's what they're after. An ant pops out of the ground, and Mushroom Man Kaiju number 9 emerges out of the ant's head, and it's like, oh, I detected Kaiju number 8, but he's not here. Oh, Kafka, are you Kaiju number 8? And then he shoots him in the left shoulder. Kafka tries to transform again, but it breaks again, and then Narumi is like, okay, I'll go. But then another ant pops out, and Kaiju number 9 is splitting itself among the ants, and the ants that were defeated have now revived, and all the platoons are pushed back. Kaiju number 9 is like, okay, Kaiju number 8, time to kill you and take your power. And then he shoots at Kafka again and hits him in the leg, and then an ant head butts him into a wall.
This is where, like, you could kind of see the animation of season 2 kind of falter a little bit. This, where he, like, Kaiju number 9 has, like, the orbs in front of him. Like, in season 1, they looked like they had depth. In this season, they don't, to me.
No, and before, like, Kaiju number 9 in season 1, they showed you how powerful he was, because he was just literally shooting little tiny seed bullets at people and, like, blowing them away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, like, you felt like, it's like, oh shit, this guy's, like, fucking no joke.
Yeah.
But then he pops up here, and I don't have that same feeling of, damn, this guy is gonna fucking kill all of us.
Mm-hmm.
The impact of that character is now, like, gone for me. And I guess I would compare it a little bit to, like, Attack on Titan, like in the first few episodes where the Titans come and fuck up a bunch of people, and then you have the guys flying around on their zip lines and cutting little triangles out of Titans, but then they would get caught, and then, you know, they get fucked, and you're like, oh shit, this is crazy.
Yeah,
but then later on in the series, like, I feel like that feeling of dread from the Titans kind of falls off a little bit after you know what the Titans do, like, kind of what they are. Mm-hmm. And now that there's, like, named kaijus that are just piloting flesh Gundams and stuff, it kind of takes the dread away, and now I'm just looking at it a little different. And I feel like this is kind of the same thing. Like, we saw how crazy he was in season 1. You bring him back season 2, and it's really not that much crazier. It's just, I don't know. And even in the later episodes when he shows some other stuff, it's like, yeah, I don't know.
It's weird because it's happening fast, and it's meant to be abrupt. But I agree with you to a certain extent. We haven't watched anyone get fucking fragged, like telefragged yet. We watch a couple people get hit in the knees and shit. It's definitely less imposing. He shows up, he sees some regular humans, not regular humans, but like the 40%er people.
Yeah.
And he kills them, but we had no attachment to them. We don't know them. No, and also they're masked, and who knows who they are. And also, it doesn't really show with the animation, like the visceral reactions to like them getting blasted, because the animation budget obviously went down or something. I don't know what happened, but it does feel a little bit different. It does feel less imposing. Maybe we're getting used to the character, and we're understanding our character's powers, because I mean, we just watched Narumi fucking absolutely fucking slice that thing in half. He stabbed it and then exploded it and then fucking blew the kaiju all over the fucking city. I'm not scared for Gen yet.
No, I'm not scared for anyone. And that's what I mean about it kind of like turning into shonen. We see Kafka, he got shot in the shoulder. You know, he's dodging bullets, and then he got shot in the calf and it like blew his calf out or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I have no fear that Kafka is going to die, I really don't have any fear that anyone else is going to die. And I feel like if
I
someone
actually
does
do.
die, I have zero fear. And if it happens, like, I almost don't even care.
Like, I'm worried about Shinomiya because I'm worried that she's not strong enough to fight Kaiju number 9. She's now showing up, as we come to find out in a few moments. She shows up and starts talking shit. She does have a pretty hard line. He's like, I don't remember you. And she's like, I don't give a shit. You're not going to have to remember me because I'm going to fucking kill you, bro. You're not going to have a memory. And I was like, damn, girl, go ahead.
Damn, girl. Oh, no, don't do that to me.
I understand the power scaling. Like, she's not as strong as Kaiju number 9.
In the control room, one of the other commander dudes is like, Isao, I know you want to go out there if Kaiju number 8 loses control, but using the numbered Kaiju weapon shortens your lifespan, and it could kill you. Kaiju number 9 is like, okay, time to die. But then Shinomiya flies in and cuts him in half. And he's like, oh, who are you again? And she's like, don't matter because I'm going to kill you. Cuts to Narumi and he engages second Kaiju number 9. And then the credits roll. And then at the end, you have this little cartoon thing, Hoshino's late night talk. Some dumb shit happens. And we talked about this in multiple episodes, but in the spring 2025 wrap-up episode, we talked about this where I don't like this.
No, me either.
I don't think this is cute. I don't think it's interesting. It feels like a waste of screen time to me. Like, yes. I guess it's funny that you get like maybe a little tidbit of information that doesn't matter on a character or something like that. But this makes me feel that the budget of the anime was cut because they're doing something like this.
Yeah, 100%.
They're like, yeah, we can just eat up like 5 minutes by doing this late night Hoshino show in like, you know, way shittier animation than having like full Kaiju episodes.
I'm in agreement with you. I do know it was only like 2 to 3 minutes long. It's still a very big annoyance for me. I don't like these. And when I do see them, I do feel the same thing as you. I'm like, okay, that was 3 minutes of episode time that you could have used for anything else. I don't need this random attachment to characters. I'm already watching the show and I enjoy the characters. I don't need to know what their favorite foods are.
At least it's not as bad as Yandere Dark Elf that literally had like 15 minutes of this in the episode. Ooh. So it's not that bad, but it's still bad. And I don't feel like they need to have this. So it's going to lose points for me because of that.
Yes, and me seeing it, I was like, "Oh man, Kaiju, why'd you do that?" But Kaiju episode 2 wasn't stupendous, but nope. You know.